Caleb Houston is the John Blackwell. Listen, y'all better be there November 16th.
96 in the building, baby. 96 in the building, baby. 96 in the building. Hey, shout out. Yes, sir. 96.
He also brings you in like family. You're no longer just an actor or something to that extent. You are family with him.
It's so much out there because this one opportunity. You see all these films up here, man. One opportunity opened up a door for many.
Right now, watching all around the world on America's favorite podcast. You know what it is.
Then my daddy's always a tribal chief, and I always here for him.
Let me tell you, man, God is number one. Without him, I'm nothing. Without the Lord, I'll fail. It said, acknowledge him in all thy ways, and he shall direct your path.
The places at the time is now. You are tuned into the lunch table. You got your boy Savo in the building. We all the way in Mobile with it at Crescent Theater. Shout out to El Rico from the mind of El Rico Tonsil Studios, man. We here at the Mobile premiere of Southern Village, man. I have a special guest with me. Go ahead and tell the people who you are, though.
What's going on, world? If you don't know who this is Austin B. I play the character Activator in What the Heart Wants, and reprise my role in Southern Village, which we're here tonight for. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. How excited are you about tonight?
Man, I'm beyond excited right now. It's so funny. I usually tell everybody during these events, the energy just gets ramped up and ramped up and ramped up. So that I get so excited that I'm like, man, I don't need to be thinking about anything. You know what I mean? I just need to be, you know what I'm saying, in action and doing. But tonight, though, is really going to be great because this is going to be the third premiere for Southern Village. We had a premiere in Pensacola, Florida at the Pensacola Interstate Fair last year in December. And then we backed that up at the Wind Creek in Atmore, Alabama in back end of December. So this is number 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you've been in multiple films of El Rico, and well, basically, I'm asking everybody this same question when it comes to acting, because when it comes to the majority of you, I would say this is your start for the most, as far as
correct.
acting.
For me, it is. It definitely is.
What are you learning about yourself the more you're on camera, on set, on film? What are you learning more about yourself?
Well, as far as your question, great question, by the way, too. Now you got me thinking. I was going to answer that like real quick, but ladies and gentlemen, you have to tune into the 850 show with Savo. But to answer your question, Savo, is I've learned to become more of a patient person. I've learned to enjoy the process. Like each process has like if you will, like an infant stage, and when it's first born, and then that development of it until like an adolescent to a full-grown adult. Right now, Southern Village, I would say, is a full-grown adult because it's streaming now. It's been streaming going into its second quarter. So you know what I mean? Like it's a beautiful thing, man, just to see like it start from a script or idea that Rico had, and then it developed into us delivering it on screen.
To the people witnessing this for the first time and haven't had the chance to see Southern Village for themselves, but is seeing this particular content, what would you summarize Southern Village, or how would you explain this particular film to someone tuning in at this time?
All right, so before we get to Southern Village, you have to see What the Heart Wants.
Yes, sir.
And you have to see Sacred, because Sacred and What the Heart Wants are the first 2 projects from El Rico, and Southern Village is the 3rd project. So there's a cinematic universe going on in order for you to help understand Southern Village. But if you're watching Southern Village just as a standalone film without knowing anything about From the Mind of Studios or Rico's projects, I would say it's a very deep movie. It's definitely a roller coaster of emotions. You're going to, one moment, be waiting for some action, and then some action's gonna happen, and then you have stuff in the storyline that's gonna make you sad. You have stuff in the storyline that's gonna make you angry. So, and then you're gonna, get the climax before you get to the ending. So, for anybody, excuse me, that hasn't seen this movie, it's definitely a great movie, and we call it a gem inside of El Rico's project. So.
Nah, definitely. Being a witness to El Rico's content thus far, I told him before, I believe Southern Village is his magnum opus. So far.
There it is. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, magnum opus. That's what called it. Yeah.
For sure. I'm gonna ask you though, who's your favorite character in the whole Sacred universe?
Oh, wow. You hit me for a good one. Because I was like, Southern Village, I'm going to say myself. All right, the whole universe.
I knew you were going to say
it. The whole Sacred universe.
Two-part question: favorite and least favorite.
Oh man, see you hit me.
Jazz it up. Red carpet.
850 show, red carpet. Yep. All right, so I would say my favorite character. I got to think about who I seen. All right, well, since I seen this person perform this in the play and actually did two characters, I would say the choir director in favor, and that character right there probably stuck out to me
Shout
the
out
most.
Favor.
And then he played one of the Brooks is the son, Dante Dr. Brooks. So he's kind of been in all three of them. So I would say he'd probably be my most enjoyable character as far as him playing the choir director. And then as far
Quick
as
question: so not necessarily the choir director, but Favor's versatility within the Sacred universe.
Right.
So Favor Smith.
But you got to think now. He's played the choir director in two of the movies, 2 out of 3 movies, 66%. So you know what I'm saying? For me, like I've been there as playing the activator, kind of seeing him like go into the role, and then it's like when lights are off, cameras off, he's just a normal person. And then when lights turn on, it's the choir director. So it's really pretty cool to see. So I would say I had a front row seat to that. Far as Sacred, I didn't really have like that on-screen appearance. I was behind the camera mostly in that. So yeah, like I said, the choir director is definitely my favorite, enjoyable, and the favorite playing that person. Definitely dope. My least favorite character, though, I've been kind of stalling for a time. My least favorite character in the universe. That's crazy. I don't think I have one, at least not at the top of my head that I could say.
Everyone does their job.
Yeah.
Some people do their job too well. I be like, you dirty rat.
Yeah. Well, see, I think the most, Rico gets the most out of the characters, big and small.
Right.
I will say there are some characters that might be annoying, but I wouldn't say that they're bad characters. Like they're my least favorite character because Sap played his part really well in What the Heart Wants. And he kind of gets hate for it a lot, not kind of, but he does get hate for it a lot. But you played the part well, man. Shouts out to Jeff Sapp.
That's your least favorite in the universe.
But it's not my least favorite. It's just you know what I'm saying? Like there's certain characters that Rico writes that triggers emotional responses.
Protagonist, antagonist.
Yeah, protagonist, antagonist, correct. Mm-hmm. And for example, for this movie, Southern Village, the Chad character, you know what I'm saying, is an antagonist. But
my least favorite. Yeah.
Right. He probably would be my least favorite too. But I've seen Carlos. Shout out to Carlos.
Shout out Carlos Villa.
The Villa family. And he played that part so well too. It's just like, but again, he's another person too. I've seen. Cut. All right, I'm ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? The scene's over with. I got to make this long drive home and go to work in the morning. So it was really amazing to see the work put in. So yeah, so we kind of talked about it a little bit. So I would say, but it's not because you, Carlos. It's because Chad was just such a antagonistic character in Southern Village. But he did a really great job though. So
for sure. Tell the people where they can find you.
All right, this is Austin B, but you can find me on IG. Crook711, and then you can find me on Facebook, Austin Colquitt. And other than that, appreciate you, Savo.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the show. All right, the place is here. I have another special guest with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people.
Hello, I'm Natasha Barber, and we're getting ready to watch my first feature film, Southern Village, where I play Maddie, a veteran who is suffering from PTSD.
And I love your scene, that therapy scene. I want to say I would say that's the catch, the hook scene of the whole film, in my opinion.
Thank you.
But if you can give a few words, how would you summarize or explain this film for the people that haven't yet seen it?
Oh my goodness. It's a roller coaster ride, and it really goes into a lot of detail with the veterans who have PTSD and any other type of mental illness, just what we go through, the struggles. It's also got parts in it that involve violence and racism, and it's just such a good roller coaster and such an impactful film.
What's it been like working with El Rico thus far?
Oh man, it's been great. It really has been. He's a pain, but he is the man. Let me tell you.
Give me some pros and cons.
Pros. He will push you for the best performance that you can have. And he also brings you in like family. You're no longer just an actor or something to that extent. You are family with him.
What are some things that you learned within yourself throughout these films? I know you've been acting on a few films and you've been doing your thing. What are some things that you've learned within yourself?
Wow, it's been very cathartic for me because I am someone who has issues with anxiety and depression, things like that. So, especially with Southern Village, it was a healing process for me. After I shot the scene that y'all will see, I actually had to take 3 days to get myself back to where I was normally because I put so much into that character.
So yeah, so you actually needed time to regroup because you put so much. That says a lot. That says a lot. I did an interview with Family Vibes, and as they walked in the building, they were their own character. Like they were their characters.
Yes.
So I commend you all for taking your roles so serious and putting so much into your roles and efforts. What is some advice that you would give to a new actor or actress that wants to step into this field?
Oh my goodness. First of all, don't believe everything everyone tells you. And find a good acting teacher. If you're in Pensacola or on the coast here where we are, come to Actors Corps at 9160 Rose Street in Pensacola. Incredible class. It's 10 weeks. And we do use Meisner technique. I'm a teaching assistant for that. And, just learn and take it seriously. Open yourself up and let you become your character.
Right. Two-part question. Favorite and least favorite character in the Sacred Universe?
In the Sacred Universe? Okay. Let's see.
For all the fans.
My favorite has to be, I would have to say, believe it or not, I don't remember what her character's name is, but it's Miss Pearl in Sacred. I love her. She's nurse. I don't remember what her name is, but she just kills it in that one. And my least favorite, Darren, I love you, but it's Dr. Brooks, because he's always trying to shoot somebody.
In reference to this event, we're all the way in Mobile. We're at the Crescent Theater. How excited are you for this event and the turnout?
Oh my goodness, it's incredible. Just to be able to see this film on the big screen again is just such a wonderful thing. And to be able to do it in Mobile, we're kind of a little bit of outsiders, even though it's right down the road, but being able to have this opportunity is just incredible, not just for El Rico, but for everyone involved with the Mind of El Rico Tunstall Studios. So, yeah.
Aside from Southern Village, of course, that's the main thing that we're here for. Of course, that's what we're still pumping and promoting. And of course, we can't get enough of watching it. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. But in the future, we're talking foresight here. Mm-hmm. What are some films or what are some things that you're looking forward to from El Rico or from the studio?
Oh my goodness. He keeps everything real tight. He doesn't let us know a whole lot. He likes to keep everyone in suspense. But I am truly looking forward to The House Up There, which is going to be the next production. And I don't know if I have a role in it or not, but whether I do or whether I don't, it's going to be an incredible film. And he's stepping into that horror thriller genre. So yeah, it's going to be great.
And I'm definitely anticipating the execution when it comes to this genre. For sure.
Yes.
Out of the studio. So salute. Where can the people find you?
Oh my goodness. You can find me on Instagram at Natasha Barber 845, on Facebook at Natasha Barber. And if you want to look me up on IMDb to see what I've been into, you can find me at imdb.me/Natasha Barber 845.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
I have to say, watching the movie today on the big screen just took my breath away. It's so much better on the big screen.
So
it's great at home too, but it's like just to see the tears in the eyes and the emotion come alive. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited. You're the first person I'm talking to.
Well, that's actually the first question. For one, I have another guest, the leading lady in Southern Village. Can you please introduce yourself to the people?
My name is Lisan Villa, and I play Kathy Walton in Southern Village.
Well, you already dive into it, but officially, how excited are you on this event? Just the overall execution, seeing it on the big screen. Share that again for the people.
It was so exciting. I got to tell you, it took my breath away. And that one scene in church, literally I started crying watching the movie here. And it brought tears to my eyes. And then seeing Larry Wesley, which is Jerome Evans, but seeing him and the tears in his eyes. And then the fight scene between my son and I, oh my gosh. I was like, wow, that looks great on the big screen.
Yeah, you hard off of that smack now.
That slap, that great slap.
In reference to this event, the turnout, what is your reaction?
I have to say I'm so happy. I love everybody here so much. And just to see everybody here has just been so fantastic. And the support from just from the crew and the community. I mean, it's just been fantastic. Words can't describe it.
What was that chemistry like on set?
Well, I have to say, working with Jerome is fantastic because he's a professional. Like, it's not like we just, like that little dance scene that you saw, like that little twirl, let me tell you, that didn't just happen in a second. We were working and we were rehearsing. Like, it's so good to work with somebody who's such a professional who wants to get it done right the first time.
Right.
You know, like.
I love it. What was it like working with El Rico thus far? Give me some pros and cons.
All right, El Rico is so much fun to work for.
Yeah.
And like there's certain things like, there's he can get frustrated, but he like tries to suck it in. So like there were a few times that I'd see El Rico go this. And then I would be like driving the whole way home. I hope I didn't do anything to upset El Rico. I really hope it comes out good for El Rico. Because he's so kind and so loving. And that's one thing. Like if you're gonna be great at doing something, you have to love it. And he approaches directing with so much love for everybody on the set that, he's very kind, very good director. I can't say a bad word about him.
With you having this role throughout the process of learning the role and filming and everything and execution, what are some things that you learned about yourself throughout this process?
All right, one thing that I learned about myself is that I'm a much better mother than Kathy Walton. I have to say, I had a lot of trouble. There were times with Kathy Walton that I'm like, this is a horrible person. I even told El Rico once, I said, this woman is a horrible woman.
Right.
Her husband dies. He's only like in his early 20s. So that means that, these kids were abandoned as teenagers, honestly. And it's just like, going into the character and going into everything. And then you see how much the veterans suffer from PTSD. Yeah. It does make you think,
All right, thank you.
What are you looking at?
They're kind of in the way of the camera.
Well, that's the star's father.
I'm sorry. No, you good.
That's the star's father,
Okay. Hey, well, great for the star. Hey, all love. But yeah, we got to keep everything right. But in reference to this event, this film, what role does God play in all of this?
I have to say, God is the reason for everything. And I wanted to be an actress for years, and what ended up happening is my career took a detour to motherhood because I was married and I started getting work, but then once I got pregnant with my oldest son Carlos, I was like, you know what, Jesus, I trust in you, you're my agent, whatever you want me to do is what I'm going to do. And for me to move to Pensacola, Florida, and I took one of my other sons, he was going through a tough time, and there was an audition here, and that's how I met El Rico, was auditioning for El Rico, and it's like God has done everything to lead me to this moment. And when you watch the film and you see how much people suffer here on earth, it's just, you just have to cling to the promise of heaven and, returning to the kingdom of God and being with Jesus someday. And, it was tough, like watching the scenes with the veterans, with the PTSD, it got me emotional because it's like, we're here for such a limited time. And it's almost like the wiser you get and the closer you get to Jesus, the more you realize that none of this really, it matters, but it doesn't matter because it's such a short time, because eternal life is where we really want to go.
Amen. All right, well, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me. I'm on Instagram, not that I go on it much. I'm on X. I'm on the Facebook. I do a podcast called Make the Right Play. You may not agree with everything that I say, but I'm an older woman and I have my opinions.
All right, all right. Well, it was a pleasure having you. Once again, enjoyed you on the screen, and you have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. And I just want to thank my family for their support, and I love them very much.
All right.
Thank you. It was so nice to meet you.
For sure. Yes, sir. We got another guest here at the Mobile screening of Southern Village. We got Dr. Brooks. We got Dr. Brooks himself. I ain't mean to introduce you, man. Can you please introduce yourself officially for the people?
Yes, I am Dr. Darren Brooks.
All right. And can I get your candid, authentic reaction to this screening of Southern Village that we just saw?
My reaction is phenomenal. I think that everybody in the cast did a phenomenal job. Well pleased with them. From the directing, from the producing, from the background, you name it, everybody put in a tremendous effort, and as you can see, it turned out to be phenomenal.
For the people that missed this particular event or haven't had the chance to actually see Southern Village yet, or just one of the Sacred Universe films, what are some things that they can anticipate in watching some of El Rico's work?
It's authentic.
Yes.
Everybody puts in a lot of hard work. They go through Actors Corps. That's one of the biggest things that we do to prepare everybody. And as you can see, when you watch any of the films that come out of the camp, they are extraordinary. These actors put in a lot of work, a lot of hard time, dedication, and commitment, and it turns out to be phenomenal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In reference to God and something like this event, these films, what role does God play in all of this?
Well, he's always first in everything that we do. Even doing this is a talent, it's a gift that we have. But in order for us to continue to press, we got to keep God first. He's first in all of our lives, our households. And being that he is first, he plays a huge part in making sure that all of this goes successfully.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's some good things about working with El Rico? Give me some pros and cons if you want.
We'll go ahead and just say it. Cons, they're just. I mean, there's no cons. Pros, because everything that we do, it's always testing us. I mean, he is phenomenal. You don't find a director that gives you an opportunity to direct an episode on Family Vibe. You don't have directors that necessarily share their work. This is a man that shares his work with everybody. Yes. This is a man that gives back to the community, pours into the community, but he also pours into all of us. He's hands-on, making sure that we do the best that we can do to make everything happen. But at the same time, he allows us to put our input in. He allows us to put in a lot of us in there, and he kind of watches and says, yeah, I like that. Roll with it. So he's always open, and he's a loving person in terms of what's going on and what's being done. So we always appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Really quick, being that you're the leading role in Sacred, the first official movie, was this your first role as far as acting when it comes to Sacred?
No, I actually have a theatrical background of 10 years. I started out with Leroy Williams with Picard Productions, and I was there almost 10 years of doing theater and stage. So I have that background, and I've also done a movie a long time ago with Druid Productions called This Darkness. But as far as getting myself out there in TV and film, El Rico is the first that I've had the opportunity to get out there and do TV and film. And that's something that my wife helped orchestrate to push me in that direction. So definitely glad that she was able to be instrumental in that and allow me to get to this point that I am.
Okay. What are some advice that you would have to someone that's pursuing acting recently? They want to become a new actor, whether it's a female or male. What are some advice that you would have to a new actor?
If it's their dream and their passion, then definitely follow it. If you don't have the tools and you're trying to find your next step, get with us. We have Actors Corps. that's one avenue that's going to be able to help. We have some tremendous instructors. I do instructing. We have Favor, we have Thomas, we have Pearl, we have so many others that are coming up as instructors in Actors Corp. So that is a great opportunity to network with us so we can help build you and get you where you need to be. So I say if it's your passion, go for it, dig in, and circle yourself around great people that are doing this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When it comes to your tenure as an actor, you said you had a theatrical background and now you're on screen. What are some things that you've learned about yourself throughout this process?
Some things that I've learned about myself is I'm not always stable, and that's what helped make my character as great as it is for Sacred and now going into the Brooks. Because just over the years, I've played so many different characters. And as those that know, as you continue to play so many characters, you've got so many things within your head that you've done. And so sometimes you're just not stable.
Hey, well, y'all, please and look forward to the Sacred Universe. I'm looking forward to the Brooks, the house up there. Go back and watch Sacred. Southern Village, he has cameos in that as well. But can you please tell the people where they can find you on the way out?
They know I'm on Facebook, Darren Bird. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Darren Bird 74. And I'm also on Twitter, Darren Bird, and I'm also now on TikTok. So you just can Google me. I'm on there, IMDb. I'm on there, Darren Bird. So you can find me pretty much anywhere social media. But we love you guys, and we're glad that you guys are supporting us and that you're loving what we do. We'll continue to bring a whole lot more content to you guys. Come out November 16th.
November
To
16th.
Wahoo Stadium, and check out Family Vibes.
All right,
We appreciate all that you do.
Yes, sir.
We want to make sure that you understand we appreciate what you do. Platforms are needed, and so we appreciate it. I check out a lot of stuff that you do. So I'm humbled and honored in things that you have going on. Continue.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. That's definitely the motivation I need. We out. Next one. All right.
What's going on, my friend?
What's up? Good to be back. Yes, sir. You already know hold it side.
Yeah, you know it.
All right. We got the top villain here. We got the villain of the year. Villain of the year. I would call him heel.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, man, we have another guest in the building, man. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? I'm Carlos Villa. I play Chad Walter in the film Southern Village. And honored to be the recipient of Villain of the Year award alongside some of the greatest villains of all time.
Yes,
so
sir.
It feels good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we're at the concluding this event, the execution of the event, looking at the film on the big screen. I know you've probably seen it on streaming platforms already, but what is your candid reaction to everything tonight?
Man, candid reaction. I have to say it was like super exhilarating to see everybody on the big screen, like literally sitting front row, see it on a legit movie screen. It was breathtaking, really exciting. Honestly, I'm just so happy for the whole cast and the crew, everybody that put hours working into this movie, the whole cast. You know, my mother, you talked to, and Jerome did a fantastic job. Everybody involved with this project really did such an incredible job, and I'm just happy for them. You know, my baby did a great job.
What is it like working with your mother? Like, is it like if it's a day where one of y'all are slacking or not giving your all, the other person has to?
Oh, I heard all about that. Yeah, no, I've heard it many times. Oh, you're not doing your best. You're not respecting the actor. You're not doing enough. So I've heard it all, man. I made the sad mistake of scheduling a trip with all my friends the same week we were filming the movie.
Oh, man.
I heard all about that. You know, so she lets me know for sure. But it's definitely a lot of fun working with her. It definitely makes it better. We work a lot at home too, and we definitely push each other for sure. I'll let her know when I think she can change things, and she always makes sure she lets me know. So it's definitely good though.
throughout this process of how many films have you been in before from the Mind of El Rico Studios? Is this your first time acting?
This is my first time. Yeah, I was in Hidden Intentions, which that's also on a bunch of different streaming platforms with Teramis.
Shout out Teramis.
Shout out Teramis, my boy. Yeah, I was in that film, but this was my first legit full feature film. This was it, and I'm so honored to be a part of it and asked to be a part of it when El Rico approached me to do it, and yeah, I'm just very lucky. I'm very lucky.
What did you learn about yourself throughout the filming and acting process, learning the role and everything? What did you learn about yourself?
Well, I mean, I just learned how much really goes into it, right? I mean, you think about an athlete, and I played ice hockey for 20 years. Like, it's, when you're pushing yourself to be the best, and when you want to be at the top level, you have to consistently work and consistently keep going and
surpassing those limits and bounds that you thought were there.
It's the same exact thing. You see these actors, you see Jerome, you see my mom, you see everybody involved, Stoney. I mean, everybody involved is constantly pushing yourself to be better. And like my mom said, we had these rehearsals where each week we were pushing each other to be a little bit better each time we performed the scenes. And I mean, that's what it's all about, pushing your limits and trying to be better every time you perform.
Yes, sir.
That's I think the most important thing. So
yes, sir. Love that. Where can the people find you?
Oh man, you can find me Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any social media platform you can find me. Shout out Make the Right Play, the Make Right Play podcast. My mom and I do that together every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. YouTube, Rumble, and X. Definitely, guys, tune in. You guys will enjoy it.
I'm check that out. Yep. Well, glad that you're here.
Yeah,
glad that you enjoyed yourself.
Absolutely.
And villain of the year.
Yeah, villain of the year. Appreciate you. Thanks for bringing me on.
What I said. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. After seeing this film, after witnessing this event, the execution and everything, what is your reaction?
Man, I tell you, this is awesome. I mean, it's breathtaking. I love all the character, the cast, everybody. It's awesome.
What's your affiliation to the team? Have you been in any movies thus far?
Yes, I played in the background of Southern Village Extensions, and I'm also in the family Vibez. One of the friends of Vonda, Blackwell, and Eltha.
Oh, Lord, I can't wait to see y'all cut up.
Yes, I played this page.
I love Miss Vonda Blackwell already. Her Anna Sausage.
Awesome.
When it comes to something like this, the film, the event, the execution and everything, in reference to God, from your point of view, what role does God play in all of this?
I guess mainly family, getting along, loving one another, encouraging one another. Like they said earlier, we also pray for one another. We help each other, guide each other through the whole thing. For acting, we help one another.
Right. Give me some pros and cons of working with El Rico.
Oh, the pros. We can always go to El Rico. He's an awesome guy. I don't know if you know. I mean, he has brought family together. I mean, we cry together, we laugh together, we talk together. I just laugh. And it makes me come back.
Right.
I tell you, every class he have, I just come back to learn more, to get better in what I'm trying to do for him. I try to give it my best. Yes, I get nervous sometimes, but I just gonna keep
Nothing wrong with
coming
that.
back.
Nothing wrong with that. We humans, we get nervous sometimes. We just shake it off and keep it pushing.
Yes.
When it comes to Southern Village, when it comes to just the Sacred Universe, but specifically Southern Village, for the people that may have missed this event, that haven't seen it yet, but are learning about it via what you are saying at this time, what are some words? How can you describe what you just saw? How can you convey that to the people? Can you explain what you just saw on that screen?
This film, it will make you laugh. It will make you cry in some areas. It will make you tense up, surprise, wonder what's next. everybody need to watch it. You need to grab your mama, your sister, your brother, your children, your daddy, whoever, and watch this film together. It's an awesome film. And you, as you're looking at it, you're going to want more. You're going to want to see more.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Really quick, who are some of your favorite characters from the movie?
I'll call them by their name. Jerome Evans, awesome. Lisa, she's awesome. Maddie, oh my God, she touches your heart. She really do. But all the characters are great, and I like the way they just roll with their lines, you know. And I would say, hey, I want to be just like that.
Nothing wrong with that. Really quick, would you mind plugging your business for the people?
Repeat that.
Would you mind plugging your business? Let them know your business you're cooking.
Okay. My business is Veronica Dream, right out of Pensacola. It's a soul food trailer. Specialized in a lot of great things. My fried ribs, a lot of people buy those. Those are the best, and the catfish. But come out and see.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Slight little conversation. Glad you enjoyed the event. I hope you have a great rest of your night.
And you do the same. Thank you.
All right. We have another guest here at the Crescent Theater in Mobile, Alabama, for the viewing of Southern Village. But you said you missed this show. You missed this particular audition.
Yeah.
But you
not in the town at the time.
But we do have you in Family Vibes. But man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people that don't already know.
Oh, of course. I mean, bring it back up here. So I'm Jeff Hartley. I actually play Gilbert on the new sitcom Family Vibes, which is coming up November 16th in Pensacola Theater. It's a free event. Everybody, I would think, knows by now because we've been really putting it out there, and with from the mind of El Rico Studios, they've been really promoting it and getting the word out and the vibe out. And I feel the energy, from all areas, from Alabama and Florida, and it's going to be an amazing show. And just to be able to present something like that and be a part of it too, it's really cool.
Right, and for the people that are watching this as of now, because by the time I'm going to have this aired, it should be a week from the actual premiere of Family Vibes. So that's going to be at the amphitheater. It's going to be at the Maritime Park. So please catch that. Like you said, general admission is free. I believe VIP is $50, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, don't be shy. Step right up for VIP.
But yeah,
that way, you get a best viewing, and you get to hang out with some of the actors, and enjoy the experience.
For sure. With El Rico bringing this all the way to Mobile and premiering this and not being scared to branch out and take it abroad per se, not really abroad, but cross state lines. But what is your initial reaction to this event, to El Rico taking this out of town and really spearheading this project?
Oof. I mean, he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, and just I'm sure he's got just Jesus taking over the wheel on most parts, but some great people that are helping him out too, and just start seeing that family forming more and more when it comes to this type of premiere or the Family Vibes red carpet screening. And and it just takes a village, and that's just what he's doing. And he's created his family village, of amazing people, and they're just willing to do whatever they can to make success.
Yes, sir. Now, a lot of the other actors and other contributors, when it comes to these projects, they're newer when it comes to acting. You have other experience. You have experience under your belt. What's some advice that you would give to a newer actor or someone that's coming in this field recently?
Surround yourself with other actors and also the industry itself, but know where to find your positive vibe, because if things start getting negative, it can take you down that hole pretty quickly. And there's a lot of namesayers that will discourage you from doing this because it is a tough business. So a lot of rejection. A lot of rejection. And the good energy and the positivity helps so much. And just have yourself aligned with God and really just give it all up to Him on everything that you decide to do.
Great segue. Can you say, in your opinion, what part does God play in all of this?
Oh, I mean, I think it's all in alignment, really, because the people that El Rico gets doesn't just show up out in the middle of nowhere. There's a divine plan that I've noticed just in the small amount of time that I've been here. And I think everybody's got the desire and the passion for this, which is key. And so as long as we can kind of hold on to that and be in the discernment of what God has for us, because what this is right here is just a small scale on what he can do for all of us, and just, get us in that progression to be, greater at what we do.
Now, will this be your first time actually seeing Southern Village, or have you seen it before?
I've seen it. I've seen the stream in once and didn't follow all the way through it, but it was really good. I like the storyline.
Well, thus far, if you can answer this, I was going to ask, who's your favorite character throughout the whole Sacred Universe? So all of El Rico's films. So who's your favorite character? Who are some notable characters that stick out to you?
In all his films that he's done?
Yes.
Whew, man, I tell you, that's a tough one. It's like picking one of your favorite songs.
Right.
Just recently when I got a chance to go to the Extinction premiere, I got to meet Jerome and Vibez.
I believe so. I don't know.
who are the main stars in Southern Village, and talking with them and seeing how they got that far, in such a little time. I mean, it's just things start opening up for them, and being able to see that is like you get to congratulate and see the progress, So I'd say Villa, yeah, she's. I mean, because I love her accent. I believe she's from
up north. Yeah,
up north, way up. Yeah, and she carries it well. And I've seen her do some good Southern accents too. So I think that's gonna fare well for her, in other projects.
She doesn't have that Italian mom sound.
Yes, love it. Yes.
Transparency here. Pros and cons of working with El Rico.
Pros and cons. I don't know if I worked long enough to have the cons yet. He will put you to your paces, though, that's for sure. And I just finished up the Actors Corps 2026, moving up, 2025. And I learned a lot from that because he always challenged me to go bigger. And just recently, I got some good feedback from him. So that's respectful just in itself. So it's like we can still, we can see things eye to eye, which is great to be on that level, to not, be like one high up on each other. So far as that, I would say that's the positive part of it. And that's like definitely the pluses. And get to knowing everybody else that collaborates with him. The cons, it's a tough one. The cons, I got this.
There we go.
I about ruined it. I had to pass my written test for the Actors Corps, and he wanted some six syllable words right off the bat. And honestly, I was finished my test, and I struggle with that. So we'll be doing some acting practices, little techniques, and all of a sudden he's like, throw out a 6-syllable word. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then
he'll pop quiz you.
And then he'll pop you on the ground, and you're doing push-ups because you failed to bring out the answer. I was like, are you kidding me?
That's dope.
He takes it serious. I mean, he is, I believe he's Marine Corps, right?
He's a veteran for sure. Yeah. Maybe Army, I'm not sure, but I know he's
right. So the obedience of how he was drilled and went through training, it definitely shows with us too. And it's great because it can be a good father figure for all of us too, to be able to have obedience and be able to have like, hey, this has to be done, and so he gives us the rigid techniques of doing things. And seriously, we'll be just pushing it like 20 push-ups at a time or whatever, and killing our knees, and just like, yes, we'll do it for you.
That's dope.
Yeah.
As far as, like I said, from the mind of El Rico Tunsil Studios, you've been a part of some content thus far, and you've had some sneak peeks of what's being done. And well, we're gonna speak foresight.
Okay.
What's some things that you're looking forward to from the mind of El Rico Studio?
I want to see how all of it comes together from the beginning to, we're showing up to the third episode, which I play Gilbert in the third episode. I'm pretty much all throughout that. And my daughter, Claudia, which is Savannah Slusher, she's a part of that. She plays my daughter in the show. So, because we only got a sneak peek, and that's, El Rico's really good about teasing us, right? He don't want to give you the whole enchilada. He wants to just kind of little bits at a time and keep having you follow. So I'd say just seeing it on the big screen with everybody there, because I know there's going to be people from all over, right? Just supporting us, free event or not, they just believe. They believe in this production. They believe in Family Vibes, and I think as actors we do too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As far as social media, do you mind telling people where they can find you?
Just recently started filling up my social media content. I'm at Jeffro Inco for Instagram, and you'll find me at Jeff Hardley on Facebook. And that's about as far as I go for that right now.
All right, well, that's good enough for us, man. Appreciate you coming through the red carpet. Enjoy the show.
Great.
We got another guest. Check. We're at the Mobile screening of Southern Village, and it's only right that I have the main character here, bro. Please introduce yourself if they already know.
Man, what is going on? This is your boy, Larry Wesley.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jerome Evans.
We got Jerome.
I said that backwards.
We got Jerome Evans, a.k.a. Larry Wesley, in the building. Of course, blessed to have you joining the red carpet. Blessed to see you on the big screen. After seeing yourself on the big screen, seeing the film again, I'm sure it's not the first time you've seen it, but after this event, seeing all the people, hearing all the people applaud for you, hearing your praise, man. What's your reaction to that?
Man, let me tell you, as always, I give God praise. I give him honor for everything that goes on around me. And believe it or not, man, as you said before, I've seen the movie Southern Village numerous amounts of times. Seen it at home, seen it at 2 other theaters. Make sure I'm right, 2 other theaters. Yeah, 2 other theaters. But tonight, man, it seemed like it was the first time to hear all the responses, and man, just the praise, man. It's unbelievable feeling.
For sure.
Unbelievable feeling.
You already touched on it, but I'm asking everybody this question, man, in reference to God's role, man, and something like this, the execution of the film, the event, just the camaraderie of all of this. What role does God play in all of that?
Let me tell you, man, God is number one. Without him, I'm nothing. Without the Lord, I'll fail. It said, acknowledge him in all thy ways, and he shall direct your path. So he is the forefront in my life. He is the forefront in what I'm doing. He gave me breath in my body to do what I love to do, and I'm grateful for it.
What's it been like working with El Rico?
Man, it has been a dream. El Rico, because of El Rico, man, as you can see tonight, in my first ever star role in a film. Pretty big film, over 390,000 viewers, streamers. It's awesome. I'm forever indebted to El Rico. I met him in 2020 during the Actors Corps. And from there, man, he has blessed me. But God has blessed him to bless me. And since then, man, we all been rising. I thank God for it.
And once again, like you mentioned earlier, not to dive into your personal information or business at all, but you mentioned that you went through peaks and valleys, ups and downs throughout the journey of this particular role. What are some things that you learned about yourself throughout this process?
Well, I will say this, man, without a test, you don't have a testimony. And I learned that also only the strong will survive. Man, going through this process alone, with dealing with personal issues, has motivated me to become a stronger person.
Yes, sir.
And I'm grateful for it, man. I truly am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For the people that haven't seen Southern Village yet, they're on their way to see it, man, give some brief words to describe what we just saw on that screen.
Let me tell you, man, breathtaking, intense. Southern Village is the movie to see. All right, it's the movie of the year. If you haven't seen it, we have 8 different platforms that you can check it out on. I'm not going to name all 8 of them, but the easiest one that you can catch it on is Prime and also Tubi Video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before we get out of here, what's some advice that you would have to a new actor to get into it for the first time?
Let me tell you, man, anything that's worth working for and is worth your while, just put in the effort. Dedicate yourself to it. If this is what you want to do, it's not easy. All right? We didn't get here overnight. You're going to have to put in the hard work, from the studying the scripts, from dissecting the scripts, becoming the character. Your human self have to die so that you can become this character. So put God first in everything that you do, and I promise, if you want to become that actor or actress, you will be on your way.
All right. Appreciate you coming through the red carpet. Signing out.
Always, man. It's a pleasure. Appreciate it, bro.
We got another guest in the building. We just wrapped up the screen in the Southern Village. May you please introduce yourself for the people?
My name is Tiffany Elizabeth, and I was in Southern Village as Nurse Connors.
All right, all right. And boy, did you have a role. Even though you had a brief cameo, you really did your thing as far as your role. You made people not like you, but just because how authentic you were. Can you go over the coaching of that particular scene via El Rico?
Yeah, so the way I was coached to deliver that was really just cold and no emotion, no care for the veterans, just really deliver it as cold-hearted as possible. And I think I portrayed that pretty well, considering the sounds I heard in the audience.
That's why I brought it up. I'm like, oh, they're holding the whole podcast back there. Like, Lord. But in reference to From the Mind of El Rico Tulsa Studios, were you acting before then?
Yes, I've been acting since 2008, actually, when I was 18.
Give some notable projects that you've been on that maybe people may be aware of or not.
I first started in a movie called High School, and that was with Adrian Brody, Mike Chiklis, Colin Hanks, a lot of big names in that movie. It's a comedy movie, so it came out in 2012. It's been on Stars and some other platforms. That's really where I started getting the itch for acting. And I took a hiatus for a while, and then I got with El Rico about 4 years ago now, and been in every project he's been working on, and it's been wonderful.
On the latter, well, after your hiatus, you say you linked with El Rico. What are some things that you've learned or you've picked up or even just noticed being a part of this family?
I learned a lot. Going into Actors Court right off the bat when I met El Rico really opened my eyes to a lot of different aspects of acting, things that I never knew before, techniques and things of that nature. So it really helped me to develop my, not only just as a person, but as an actor, and really tap into something that I didn't realize I had.
Two-part question. When it comes to the Sacred Universe, so these are all the films. What's your favorite character, and give me your least favorite character?
My favorite character in all of them is, of course, going to be Dr. Brooks. Dr. Brooks is my favorite.
People hate him.
I know, and I think that's why I like him so much, because he's always there. He's always lurking in the background somewhere. He's always doing something diabolical, and no matter where you turn, Dr. Brooks is going to be there.
Least favorite?
Least favorite?
No offense to you, whoever she picks, but yeah.
Yeah, no offense. That's a tough one. That is a very tough one. I don't know if I have a least favorite, because everybody really brings so much energy and so much to their character that even if it's a character that somebody doesn't like, they still do a phenomenal job at that character. So there's nothing to not like about it. I guess unless you look at me in my character, maybe I would say my character would be the least favorite, just because of how cold and heartless she is.
From your perspective, what role does faith play in all of this?
Oh, huge. I mean, faith is number one in everything that we do. So first and foremost, God in everything. And, our whole community, our whole group, our whole acting situation is all based off of faith.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's beautiful. You let the people know where they can find you.
But you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Tiffany Elizabeth. I'm also on TikTok a little bit, but we'll get there. But yes, you can find me Tiffany Elizabeth is my name there.
All right. Pleasure having you here. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Absolutely.
96. You already know it. Check. You already know I got another guest in the building, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to people that don't already know.
What it do? It's your boy, Jeff Sapp. J-Sapp, man, Stat, Mr. Fan of my fans. Ellis, star of What the Heart Wants. Yes,
sir. Well, we just wrapped up a screen in the Southern Village, man. Can you please give us your reaction to what we just saw?
Man, I was actually just standing by as you wrapped up the interview with Tiffany over here talking. I was talking to the main star, man, Jerome Evans, and I was just telling him how personally proud I am of him, man. Our journey is a little bit interconnected, and we've been in some projects, that are From the Mind of El Rico Tulsa Studios related and some not related. But we literally were on the set of a film called High Rollers, starring none other than John Travolta. And we were literally discussing and talking while filming that movie in Biloxi. We was on set, and we were talking. I was telling him, because he was like, Sapp, man, like, give me some pointers, man. I'm gonna follow your lead. And I said, bro, I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, bro, say less. I got you. Just watch what I do. I got you covered, man. Your time is coming. Just walk the way I walk, man. I got you. And here we are. So I'm beyond proud of him, the whole crew. My man Stoney over here, who you gonna get down with here next, man. But no, man. I'm just very, very proud to be a part of everything and to be one of El Rico's pillars into watching this thing unfold, man.
Yes, sir. Now, of course, we're here for Southern Village, but you mentioned you're the leading actor in What the Heart Wants.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you briefly explain this and summarize that for the people that may have not seen that yet?
Oh man, so What the Heart Wants is our second full-length feature film. It is streaming on several platforms, including Tubi, Prime Video, Apple TV, and Roku. It's a story that actually surrounds a young lady by the name of Jennifer, played by the amazing actress Miriam McGriff. Jennifer is just caught in, an inner struggle in between what she thinks she really wants in life and what she really needs. I play the lead role of Stephen Mahomes, and Stephen is, a rap superstar who came up in Pensacola that blew up to go on to make a lot of money and become big and famous, and he loses sight of, the things that, should matter most. And, to get whatever he wants in life, he is willing to hurt anybody, including those who actually, in fact, love him. So
everything and everyone is expendable.
You
gotta watch out for those people.
You gotta watch out for those types of people. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. What's it been like working with El Rico, man? Being on the team, being one of the pillars. What's it been like?
Man, look, bro, Savo, it's been nothing shy of a blessing. A lot of people throughout the world are talented in a lot of different areas when it comes to the performing arts. Whether you're singing, you're modeling, you're acting, you're a rapper, or even a painter, whatever it might be. But there are only a select few who are given the opportunity to work with like-minded individuals and start from the ground floor. And that is exactly what we've done. I was, in fact, actually, I don't know if you knew this or not, or for those that didn't know, I was actually valedictorian of Actors Corps 3. Okay, so 3. We're now on like 27 or something like that. Yeah.
So you're pioneer for sure.
Yeah. So, I actually auditioned and met El Rico by sheer chance in 2018. My sister threw a Facebook post at me and said, "Hey, this guy is having auditions for a concert coming up in the spring of 2018, and the headlining artist was none other than Brashear Gray, aka Hakeem Lion from Empire. There was another future superstar in the mix that was also a part of that show. She went by the name Miss Mulatto at the time.
Mulatto.
She now is renowned superstar Mulatto.
Yeah.
So El Rico has been doing this for a very long time, and like I said, I've been there from the ground up. But we met, auditioned. I actually bombed my audition. That's a whole other conversation, though. I bombed my audition, but because El Rico is the type of individual and the anointed individual that he is, he sees past fault. He sees past mistakes. He doesn't see you for what you are. He sees you for what he knows you can be.
Great segue. When it comes to just front of mind of El Rico Central Studios, when it comes to this event, the films, in reference to faith, in reference to God, what, from your perspective, what role does faith play in all of this?
It plays everything. Faith is the number one on the call sheet, proverbially speaking. If you don't have faith and you are not able to see beyond the here and now, and you can't picture yourself in greater places at a higher level, it's going to be practically impossible to reach those levels. Because even in today's society, even with technology being at our fingertips with social media, you still have to have some type of faith, because you're going to go, it's a roller coaster ride. You're going to have your highs, you are certainly going to have your lows. And it's not how you react and act at those higher levels. Having faith gets you through the bottom levels and get you back up.
How you get through that adversity.
That's it.
True character of a man.
That's it.
But what are some advice that you would give to someone starting off initially saying, I want to start acting, It looks easy enough.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna start right there and say you got to get it out your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, because looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
We are actors, and the very good actors can make it look easy. One thing that a lot of these actors have found out that have come through our doors is that it is not as easy as it sounds. You got to be willing to put in the work. But if you're willing to put in the work, working with a team such as ours, you can accomplish anything. And that speaks, goes hand in hand. Actors like Jerome Evans, who doubted himself a plethora of times, okay? I myself even had my doubts. But having that faith, going back to what you said, and having the willingness to work and put in the work and not expect the immediate results.
It's the gratification, people.
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. And if it does exist, it's one of those. It's a false gratification because it doesn't last. We are in this to last. So yeah, you put in the work, you put in the time and the effort, and you take constructive criticism. You're willing to grow and learn. Sky's the limit.
For sure.
That's simple.
Beware of those facades, for sure. Before we get out of here, once again, reference to the Sacred Universe. Like I say, you're one of the leading characters in one of the main movies.
Yes, sir.
What separates your role from the others, and why do you feel as if yourself is perfect for that role?
So I would simply say that the music portion, the music aspect of Stephen Mahomes is really what differentiates my character from everybody else's. Myself and Dr. Brooks, we are, and shout out to Chad Walton. Okay, he did his thing in Southern Village as well. We are, the villains, okay, of our respected worlds. But Stephen, again, the musical aspect that he brings to the table is the main difference. What was the other? Yet another part of that? Okay, yeah. So the music.
Well, why you feel as if you were perfect for the role?
Okay, absolutely, and I'm a perfect fit for that because Stephen Mahomes was actually loosely based on JSAP Madstack, my rapper persona. So, new single in stores, by the way, Something Like a Mob. Definitely want to go check that out. Got plenty more on the way as well.
Tell the people where they can find you on everything, man.
Absolutely. JSAP Illest One across the board. Everything from YouTube to X to IG, Facebook, JSAP Illest One. Follow your boy and let's ride the wave together, baby.
All right. We out of here. Appreciate you for coming through the red carpet. I hope you enjoyed this show. Signing out.
Hey, I especially enjoy your footwear choice. Yes, you can't see the kicks. 96 in the building, baby. 96 in the building, baby. 96 in the building. Hey, shout out. Yes, sir. 96. Definitely had to do that.
Yes, sir.
My man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. I got ready. Shit. We got another guest joining the red carpet, man. Please introduce yourself for the people, dog.
This is your boy Stoney Murphy, the one and only. You'll never find another. Best believe that.
Hey, man. We just wrapped up a screening of Southern Village. It was a great film. Shout out to Jerome Evans. Shout out to
Yep.
Shout out to all the main characters. But bro, you stole the show.
Hey, listen.
Hey, man, you stole the show.
I'm just Hickory, baby. I'm just Hickory, But when he originally started writing this part for me, man, he said that he had me in mind, and believe it or not, I didn't even audition for this.
Who wrote it for you?
I'm gonna say I didn't audition for this. He presented it to me, and it felt natural because this is how I am behind the scenes. Even though I try to play the little humble role, when people see me, this is how I am behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I like to have fun, like to enjoy life and everything. And I've been running with this cat El Rico for a minute now, man. And I got mad love and respect for him, for the whole crew, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Really quick, man, give your reaction to what we just saw to the event, the film, the turnout, everything, man. What's your reaction?
My reaction is phenomenal. You hear me? I love this, man. Listen, Sacred Heart. I was originally supposed to have been in Sacred Heart, but to watch it unfold and lead into Southern Village, well, What the Heart Wants, and then Southern Village into the other projects and everything that he got going on, man. Just to watch it grow and to see it on the film like we saw it tonight, and see everybody. You just don't know how much time, sweat, and tears took into all this right here, man. You know, these guys really did. The crew was phenomenal. Jeff Sapp, El Rico, everybody that was involved with it, man, made it happen. It was great.
And it could just be the role that was fit for you just in general, but you such a natural up there, man. Is this your first acting job?
No, I've done stage plays, and of course I'm a singer, worldwide singer, and I travel, do entertainment, live entertainment. So I just love being in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
What's some advice that you would give to a newer actor or someone that see how effortless and easy y'all do it and say, hey man, I want to do that. It look easy, you know?
Well, first of all, man, you got to believe in yourself. You cannot do this if you don't believe in yourself. And first you got to put God in front of you. And he'll open up all of the, take away all that nervousness, and he'll open up so many doors for you, and then make you, look more second nature. So what I would tell folks, man, put God first. Believe in yourself and just go for it. Those nervous butterflies, that's a good thing. Every actor and singer that you see on film and TV on the stage, you go through that stage of nervousness for a reason. It's prepping you for you to do great out there. So you got to allow that to happen, but you harness that and turn it into what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Everything you're saying is a great segue for my next question. From your perspective, in reference to the film, the event, just the execution of everything, just the camaraderie, the teamwork, the vision, what role, once again, from your perspective, what role does God, what role does faith play in all of this?
I would say faith, the role that God put in this right here is that he's taking a lot of people that didn't believe in themselves, man, and opened up a door for them to start believing in themselves, giving them the opportunity to establish their name in the industry, an open door. A lot of people don't have this opportunity, but if you just, like I said before, believe. Just believe and have the faith that you can do it, then it's so much out there. Because this one opportunity, you see all these films up here, man? One opportunity opened up a door for many. You know what I'm saying? And from there, you can just spread your wings and grow. You know what I'm saying? That's the great thing about the industry altogether.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want to tell the people where they can find you?
Look here. You can find me on the Two Tears Bucket Show. It is going to be back up and running here soon, so make sure you go to the Two Tears in the Bucket Show. Not Two Tears in the Bucket, the Two Tears in the Bucket Show on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. You'll find me.
Take it to the stage.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we out. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. You got to mess with me. Another guest joining the red carpet. Just wrapped up a screening of Southern Village. We over here at the Crescent Theater in Mobile, Alabama. Can you please introduce yourself for the people?
Oh yeah, my name is Tom Mitchell, and I'm originally from Harlem, but I've been living in Pensacola, where I met Rico back in 2017, and the rest is history. This is my fourth project, and then I got a project with Family Vibez as a director, and I also had a small part in that as Pastor Kelly. So I'm really, playing different characters and just seeing behind the camera as well as in front of it. It's been a pure joy, something I always wanted to do all my life, and I finally got the opportunity.
Throughout these past few years of you being just a part of the team and having so many roles behind this camera, in front of the camera, what are some things that you've learned about yourself throughout the process?
Oh yes, just be true, just strip down to the bare minimum and work from the heart, and then anything that you see on camera of me doing, and for what Rico had taught me how to do, and from past experiences, it definitely just helped me be more real. And hopefully, my greatest goal in it, because I'm not going to score a touchdown, hit a home run and bases loaded, but if I can touch someone with my emotions, my feelings, my acting, and say, hey, I saw that scene that inspired me to do something in my life and do something, then that's my home run right there.
Like I say, you don't need a home run, don't need a touchdown, but as long as you can make them applaud somehow.
Yes.
Get that applause somehow.
Affect them somehow, yes. That's my goal.
Be candid here. It's all about transparency. Give me some pros and cons of working with El Rico.
Hey, just know that you better be in it for the right reasons. Do it, and if anything is less than that, then you're just wasting time because you're gonna have good days. I've been married 38 years.
Amen.
I got 4 kids, 3 kids over 30, and one is 25 just graduated, college. And the thing is, has it all been good? No. Has it all been bad? No. Has it been in the middle? Yes. Sometimes I'm epping and my wife is flowing. Sometimes I'm flowing, my wife is epping. Children may look at you crazy one day and then love you the next. Have patience. We keep God first. We keep God's principles. And no matter what you're going through, as long as you pray and just stay calm, the tide will rise and you'll get to where you're going. And this organization, I've been with them. Been with them since 2017. We've seen a lot of people come and go. I'm class 1 valedictorian, and now I'm teaching also. And our last graduating class was 26. I'm working on 27. And we just want to give people an opportunity. Hollywood is crazy now with all the downsizing and streaming. Nobody getting paid, but they see you on TV every day. So at grassroots, I don't got to go to New York. I don't have to go to Hollywood. I can do it right here in Pensacola and just have my dreams come true. If that's what you want to do, Mr. Tunsu will give you that opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In reference to family vibe, you mentioned yourself. You've been married for over 30 years. You've been through the ups and the downs. You've seen it. You've seen everything. You've been in the gray with it all.
Oh yes.
How does family vibes execute as far as resonating with real life situations?
Well, it's going to show you. It's going to show you about. It was an old TV show called Family Affair with Brian Keith and had Buffy and Jody as the 2 twin little kids, and Sissy was the older daughter. And it was about him. He was a single bachelor working for a prestigious law firm, a partner. So he's living a single life, and then he inherits his two nephews and a niece from his younger brother, who's in the military, going overseas. So instead of pulling out the kids out of their prospective schools and stuff, he said, "Hey brother, you want to be taking care of my kids while I'm away. I can't have anyone else better than that, to look after my kids than you." And then he has to make that halt and not just be this single bachelor player, individual. Now you're gonna say, "Hey, what about my parenting skills?" Not just as an uncle, but as a parent until, my brother comes back to take these kids. And then all the ups and downs they got to go through.
Yes, sir.
So, that is a great thing to do in today's times with tons of blended families and what roles and how hard or how soft you go. But I think you keep God first, and lead with love. I think everything will come around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's beautiful. You want to tell the people where they can find you online, social media, anything?
Well, basically, I'm an old geezer. I'm 62 years old. But if you go to manageroftheyear.net, you want to see me in there as a director, as an actor, as a teacher, and I'm just having the time of my life in this chapter of my life. And my wife, I still got my day job too. I've been working with the government. Thank God I didn't get that pink slip.
Oh, man.
So I dodged that. But sooner or later, after 35 years, I'm gonna hang it up. But what Rico's given me has put so much air in my lungs, and I'm gonna fly and enjoy this for as long as I can.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you coming through the red carpet.
Thank you for the interview. I appreciate it.
For sure. I hope you enjoyed this show, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, sir.
I sure will. Thank you. All right. Hopefully I didn't step too bad. Okay.
Hold this from the side so you get that back button, and we're good to go.
All right.
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
I can can hear you perfectly fine. As long as you speak to that mic, you'll be going.
All right, sounds good.
All right. I have another guest sharing the red carpet with me. May you please introduce yourself for the people?
Yes, my name is Marina Jade Patrick, and I've been in Extinction, Hidden Intentions #2, and hopefully one of these other films that's upcoming. And I just wanted to talk about how great Southern Village was. I mean, I've seen it before, but I got to tell you, I cried several times in the theater, and I saw so many things that I didn't see on the screen at home, and it was so great to see the actors really bring this story to life, and you could tell they had personal investment in it. It just had me in tears several times. It's probably one of the better films that I've seen in the recent years.
I definitely tell him of his productions thus far, this is his magnum opus, in my opinion. Thus far, this is his best.
Yeah.
What's your favorite scene in the movie, or one of the notable scenes that comes to mind?
Oh, Natasha Barber's monologue had me in absolute tears. I mean, she is just a stellar actress. I've worked with her previously, and seeing her just in her realm on the screen instead of in person, because I've worked beside her and I've seen her work, but this time I saw her in person and I was just like, just raw talent, and I'm just grateful to get to hang around these people, you know.
Good segue. Well, what is it like on the sets with these people, with this particular production, with this family? What's it like actually being involved and affiliated with these people?
Well, I mean, Elrico opened his arms from the start. He is definitely, you said family, that's exactly what it is. I've never felt unincluded. I've always felt included, and I think everybody here feels the same way. He just opens opportunities for people locally that we wouldn't have otherwise, and we all band together on that love and that joy, it's just really a heartwarming thing to have.
From your perspective, seeing the films, seeing the events and the execution and the camaraderie, and then the family aspect, from your perspective, what role does God or faith play in all of this?
Oh, absolutely. God is number one when it comes to these films. This is absolutely faith-based. And I was going to say, Elrico's number one, but there's a number one ahead of him, and that's the G-O-D, okay? And we love it, and I love that we get to pray together, and we get to eat together, and we get to win together, and that's what's most important.
Before actually joining this production, have you acted before? You have any other experience under your belt?
So, no, not really. Elrico gave me my first opportunity for IMBD credits, and since then I've added on another one, and I have several other projects going on simultaneously, so it was a big step for me, and Elrico really put me in a place of success, and I'm just really grateful to have that opportunity here in Pensacola. I never thought that'd be possible.
Perfect segue. We actually a follow-up question for that. Being that, well, I guess you could say your cultivation or your development or just schooling when it comes to acting has been within this production. What are some things that you've learned about you throughout this process?
Ooh, that's a really great question. I think I've just learned that, I'm not sure how to answer that one, but I think that I have learned that I love being around people that are passionate like me. And I've also learned to see the best qualities in other people, and I really don't know what else to say with that, but I am just so pleased to be here, so pleased to see everybody on the rise, and I'm so glad to just have gotten to experience this.
What's some advice you would have to someone wanting to jump into this field, may have never acted before in their life, but sees how effortless you guys make it, how easy you guys make it, and say, hey, I want to try that. What's some advice you would have to me?
Oh, well, join the Actors Corps with Elrico. I mean, I did. I took classes with him, and that was an incredible experience. But I think the most important thing for new actors is to really identify as yourself. No matter what script you're given, be you, and that, I feel, is going to carry new actors through.
Last question, when it comes to the sacred universe, what's something that you're looking forward to?
The what?
When it comes to just the production, the Sacred Universe, all the films that he has within this universe that he's creating, it could be an upcoming film, could be something that you're involved in, but what's something that you're actually looking forward to actually seeing on the big screen finished?
Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, Extinction, the trailer was fantastic. Can't wait to do that.
Perfect answer.
I actually just finished Hidden Intentions with Taramis Boykin, and I'm dying to see that too on the big screen.
You in two?
Huh? Yeah, number 2. Yeah, Hidden Intentions.
I'm in a couple scenes. Look out for me. Look out for me.
Oh, okay. We must have been filming on different days.
No, yeah. different settings. I'm like an extra in the club.
Yeah, well, I can't disclose any other facts, but I think you may see my face again, and those are the projects I'm really excited to see.
All right. Tell the people where they can find you, social media and all that.
All right, well, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads, Marina Jade Patrick, or Creating Marina Jade. Just Google my name. You'll find me everywhere. I also sell houses, so plug for myself and LPT Realty.
Hey. I love it. No problem.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for joining the red carpet, and I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the overall event, and you look great. Have a great evening.
Thank you. You too.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Here you go, love. Miss Marina. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Grab that from the side.
Yes, sir.
You don't hit that.
Yes.
Only right. It's only right. It is only right. I have Mr. John Blackwell.
Yes, sir. The John Blackwell.
We are wrapping up a screening of Southern Village. Of course, you open up the show in that with that scene dynamic, but this isn't your first time seeing the film, but seeing it on the big screen in front of this particular crowd, hearing the applause and just feeling everything. What was your reaction to the execution of everything?
It was mind blowing to see how people responded to the scenes, man. The scenes were very funny, intriguing, to say the least. Just seeing how people, even talk to you about it after, we saw it, and expressing how they really enjoyed, my character and my mother, Vonda Blackwell, and Prince Mark Jacobs, all of us, man. Every part in that show belongs. And I can tell you, man, looking at it, I know people are in for a treat. Yes, sir.
This is a question really for Enrico, but you being here witnessing it all, what's it like being a part of something that's outside of hometown? We in a whole nother state and still see a packed house, still see everything rock out just how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Oh man, it lets you know that you're doing something right. The fact that you're able to go outside of your hometown and see how many people came out to support this project. Southern Village is a phenomenal movie. I played a small part in that, but it was impactful, and I'm just grateful that we see how we're making a difference not only in Pensacola, Florida, but in surrounding areas and outside of our hometown. It's amazing. It feels great.
And as you just mentioned, you have a small cameo in Southern Village, but you have a more prominent role in Family Vibes. And can you announce what we have coming up next week?
So, I got to cut up with you. Say, Family Vibes, man. It's coming out November 16th, the premiere. We're going to be down at the Hunter Amphitheater, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's a Sunday. Y'all ain't got to work, so you need to be there. You hear what I'm saying? Be there. And I'm telling you, it's going to be phenomenal. We got 3 episodes of the show viewing. We're going to have food trucks, non-food vendors. There's going to be a silent mime, a ministry that I love seeing. It's going to be a lot to do there that day, man. So it's expected to be about 1,000 to 2,000 people there, man. So if you want VIP tickets, I have physical tickets. You can also go on Eventbrite to get those tickets. But they can expect to see something that they can take something from and apply it to their own lives. So I can say that much.
I'm asking everyone the same question. I hope it's not cliche at this point for the viewers, but I'm going to still ask. From your perspective, when it comes to the film, when it comes to the event, when it comes to the camaraderie, the family, the whole aspect, what role does God or faith play in all of this?
Oh man, God is the foundation. He's the foundation of it all. Like we did tonight at the end of this prayer. It's very instrumental in success. You have to keep God first. No matter how much you do, what you've done. I've seen people like Denzel Washington, who has played in multiple movies, and also still give God praise, still give respect and honor where it is due. And I believe that that's what's important, man. Realizing that it's only through God that we're able to do what we're doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always a pleasure to have you join the red carpet, have you on the cam, tell the people where they can find you.
Y'all better be there. You can hit me up, man. We're on Facebook under Caleb Houston, Instagram Caleb Houston. Caleb Houston is the John Blackwell. Listen, y'all better be there. November 16th, man. I'm excited, man. Y'all.
Man, I can dig it.
Yes, sir.
I can dig it. Signing out, man. Always a pleasure. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, yes. Okay, so yours is on. I have another guest joining the red carpet. Just witnessed Southern Village. For one, can you please introduce yourself for the people?
Absolutely. Hey, everybody out there in entertainment world. My name is Marissa Ray, and I'm glad to be here today for the screening of Southern Village.
All right, all right. Well, for one, can I please have your candid reaction to what you saw on film, to the whole event, to the whole execution? What is your reaction?
Absolutely wonderful. You know, I've actually had the opportunity to see Southern Village a few times, and every time, you know, I have the opportunity to see it, it's just different things I didn't catch the first time or the second time. Just really just seeing the emotions in the characters. And then what I love the most is not only to come to the screenings, but just to see the humbleness in the cast of just everyday people. You know, that's what I love about the most. Going from the screen to, you know, hugs and kisses is great.
Well, a great segue, I was going to say, because you've been involved with these people here and there through in passing, maybe on set. How many, have you actually spent time with these people on set to witness the chemistry?
I know for me, last with Coach Tab with Family Vibes, I was more kind of in set and then, of course, from behind the set. But I actually haven't had a lot of time to spend with our rock star lead actors yet, but I'm looking forward to it just to learn from them as far as just emotion or if it's fighting or whatever it may be, because like I said, we're trying to, you know, they're role models for us. You know?
For sure. What are some things that you can say about El Rico that may be inspiring to people? Maybe some pros, some cons. What's some things that you would want to say about the man?
What I can say about the man, the GOAT, you know what I mean, coming out of Pensacola, he keeps it original. He keeps it original. He cares about all of us. He cares for success. And like I said, it's just, again, just the humbleness and just the appreciation and just the gratitude of wanting to see everybody grow, not just say him per se as a director and a leader.
Now, of course, we're here for Southern Village, but just speaking on just the sacred universe, all of his films thus far, who is your favorite character and your least favorite character?
I would definitely have to say, you know, right now it's, you know, Mr. Jerome Evans, you know, just coming in just with that intensity, just in the film. Like I said, every time I see it, it's just more and more and more. But, you know, I can go from, you know, just Jerome, from, you know, Lisanne, you know, to, you know, Favor over here to the left. So it's just so many great characters and so many people to build and grow from.
Now, who don't you like? Your least favorite?
Ooh, least favorite, I would have to say Mr. Carlos Villa, the villain. You know what I mean? That VILLA, you know what I mean? So, but that's where we're at in life. So I think it's a great depiction of Southern Village with just racial injustice and things that we're going through every day. So, and then just to bring it back home with just love and community and just everything. So it's just a beautiful project.
Perfect. You want to tell the people where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at MarissaRay_777. And due to Elon Musk and his meta lifestyle, it's under my real name, Camille Harris, on Facebook. So thank you very much. And it's great to see this guy again, as this is week number 2, as we got great things popping in Pensacola.
All right. Well, once again, thank you for joining the red carpet and witnessing this great film. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
See it? Next. All right. Wrapping up another successful event. I have the man, the myth, the legend. Take it away, man. Introduce yourself for the people if they don't already know.
Man, what's going on? I am the Mogul Cesar. I am the tribal chief, the head of the table. I am the guy that everybody says, who is that guy?
For sure.
El Rico. And man, I got an amazing, fantastic 2 with me right now. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful family. But
history.
Yes, sir. Let's dive into it. I have a quick question for you, Mr. El Rico.
Okay.
What is it like at this point to have your work speak for itself?
Man,
Or to have it speak for you, basically.
Speak for me. I would definitely say at this point in my career, man, 12 years of grinding, man, and just as they say, getting it out the mud to be able now, man, to see people enjoy the work is really, there's no way to put it into context, man. It's a blessing. That's the best thing I say. It's a blessing, man. And I just love sitting back in these type of environments and being able to see people laugh, the jokes land, to see people cry, to see people cheer. Like, it gets no better than that, man. As a filmmaker, oh man, it's a blessing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, given your candid and authentic reaction to just this event, the execution, the turnout, how do you feel now that it has concluded?
I feel like we're on to Cincinnati in my Bill Belichick because this ends and the next one begins. It reminds me of a story called Highway to Heaven with Michael Landon. And I know you might be too young, even though my guy here, he knows a lot about TV, but there's a show called Highway to Heaven. And Michael Landon, he would go off and he would save somebody, and then him and the guy would get in the car and have to go to the next city and save somebody else. I'll give you a bet on Quantum Leap.
Okay.
It's always trying to get to the next leap home. So I think the viewers might resonate with that a little bit better.
I can dig that. I can dig that for sure. Now, of course, God blesses all of us in different ways, and leads it up to a certain few to bless others. Can you speak on having and taking on the responsibility of that role, the pros and the cons, how it can wear on you, and just can you just spill and be transparent on being the leader amongst all these people?
Being a leader comes with a heavy hat to wear because you have to take and wear the weight and the responsibility of knowing that everybody is under your watch and that everybody, puts their faith in, not into you necessarily, but they put their trust into you. And as an ex-military, retired military veteran, I take that very seriously because even when I was in the military, it was all about getting my men and women. It was always about getting my men and women home. Getting them home, getting them back safely. And like I said, as my wife will surely tell you in this interview when she gets the mic, I love what I do. I love what I do, and I love my team. I love my crew. They are my extended family. As of right now, a lot of my family is gone. I've lost them over the years, but God gave me the whole From the Mind of family, to kind of be those people that fill in now. And nobody will ever replace Charlie and Lillian Tunstall, but to now see my son sitting out there, my wife, and to see the connected crew that is rocking with us, man, it's amazing. So I don't take the leadership title lightly because, like I said, I want me as a leader to continue getting better so the people around me will continue to grow and they can one day become leaders.
Yes, but yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something different.
Okay.
We're going to digress to Miss Eugenia. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her my mic.
Oh.
Sir, I would like you to take it away.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to look at the camera right there, King. Get in the camera. There we go. All right. Welcome in to the... No, I got some very serious questions to ask you, and I think America is very interested in knowing, as we have them right now watching all around the world on America's favorite podcast. You know what it is. All right. So the question that I want to ask you is, how hard is it being married to me?
It is very interesting. It could be challenging. It takes a lot of patience with the time that you do invest into the people that's outside of the home. So it takes a lot.
Okay. And in this whole relationship, how long have you been married to the tribal chief? I mean, to El Rico, to me. I'm sorry, so many hats I wear.
6 years.
6 years. Okay. Yeah. And how long have we known each other though?
11.
Write that down for me because I forget sometimes. I'm sorry. With all those characters and stuff I had to remember, sometimes I forget. Thank you. I have an assistant now. Remember that. So 11 years total. So in those 11 years, what has been the growth and the change that you have seen? Because I've been doing this for 12 years. You've been knowing me for 11. So what growth and change have you seen in me as just an overall man?
I would say coming out of your shell of being just a retired just military into actually pursuing your dreams and what you want to do and making sure you go after it with your team and your growth within as far as even with King and starting over because we have just about almost grown kids. So yeah, I've definitely seen the growth in those two areas.
Okay. And one final question before we turn it back over to our host here. Tell us a little bit about Intentional Healing, your blog that you have.
Yes, so I do have Intentional Healing Moments, which is a blog website that I have, and it is catered around healing from trauma and all different types of the healing process and healing journey. It is on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the actual website, which is intentionalhealingmoments.com. And so that is opening up to having digital products along with my blog to help along the journey of healing.
Awesome. Well, I just want to make this known right now. After November 16th, guys, you're going to see me doing nothing but just promoting and marketing. I have such an understanding wife that she knows, right now what, we're on to Cincinnati, but she knows that when after November 16th, November 17th, you guys are going to be bombarded with nothing but what she got going on, all right? It ain't gonna be about me for the rest of 2025, all right? For 2026, I'm coming back. All right, that's my last question.
Awesome.
Let me get that, guys. I got a you.
Okay.
Just quick digression.
Turn around, buddy.
Well, for one, we mentioned November 17th. Let's emphasize November 16th, if you could.
November 16th is, I would say, the most historical, biggest moment in the apex point in this company's existence, because never have we been in a position where we're able to do something on the level of an amphitheater. An amphitheater, is right now we're in a theater, but an amphitheater is 10 times the size of this, with the expectation levels being so much higher. Usually independent film companies will not even try it. They won't even attempt it. But with us and being tested through the fire, through the years, and actually going through this and just knowing that we have the marketing and promo and the people to actually push to even attempt this, man. The 16th is going to be a day that once it is done, a lot of people that had questions about who we are and what we do, it should be answered after that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, staying on Foresight, we see that the house up there it's already running, it's already starting. You're already holding auditions for that.
Yeah.
Can you give us some insight on when we should be expecting that? I'm ready for that.
Yeah, man. Let me see, the house up there, 2026, definitely. It is slated to come out. Actually, go into production in 2026, early part, because we got so many projects, man, to get into. But house up there is one of the first ones we want to knock out in 2026.
Controversy. Favorite character in the sacred universe?
Oh, that's easy, man. I thought you had a tough question. My favorite character in the sacred universe is a young man named Edward. My assistant.
I meant on screen, but
okay. Well, if it's actual character, I got to give it to my guy, man, Favor. He is a comedic relief for that sacred universe. He does have not exactly a exact copy doppelganger, but we created somebody named Vonda in the family Vibez universe, which is separate from the sacred universe. But Favor is the comedy aspect that kind of breaks the ice, like you just saw in Southern Village before all the darkness comes. So definitely would be the activator and the choir director.
Any final shout outs you want to give to the people before we head out?
Yeah, I want to shout out 93BLX, man. I want to thank you guys, Cumulus Broadcasting, DJ Gentleman George, the whole crew over there, Yama, man, our ad exec. Thank you so much. You guys I'm hearing the commercial family vibes more than I'm hearing Cardi B right now, and that means a lot. I mean, yeah. So thank the people at 93BLX. I want to thank the whole community. the city of Mobile for having us, Crescent Theater. We're coming back here, definitely. We're going to come back here and do some things. And most importantly, man, I want to thank the love of my life. I want to thank the wife, the mother of my children, the person who is the cream in my coffee. Ain't that what preachers be saying? But I want to thank her because, hey, she'll never say it, but I'll say it. I cannot do this without her. You see, she agreed. She agreed. She agreed. So I want to thank her, man. That's the biggest thanks right there.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. You want to close us out, man?
Yes.
I got it. I'll hold it for you. Go ahead.
What's your name and where can the people find you?
I'm from in Tunsil.
Say your full name again. Say King Tunsil. Go ahead.
King Tunsil. Then my daddy's always a tribal chief, and I always here for him.
Y'all heard that? OTC, baby. Original tribal chief in the house, baby. We the ones.
The place of the time is now, man. Signing out from the Crescent Theater in Mobile, Alabama, Southern Village. Signing out. You already know what it is. I got another guest. Blessing the red carpet. We just wrapped up Southern Village, man. Please introduce yourself to the people that don't already know.
Come on, man. If you've been somewhere that just ain't on Earth, or they might even know me outside of Earth. I might not be human sometimes, but y'all already know what it is, man. I go by the name of Favor. It ain't fair, but it sure look good on me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, we just wrapped up a screening in the Southern Village, and I know this ain't your first time seeing it, but what's your candid reaction to the film on the big screen, the turnout, the receptiveness, the applause, the energy, man? What was your reaction to tonight?
Well, and it's funny you say, like you said, it's not my first time seeing it on the big screen, but the time I seen it on the big screen was at the premiere. And if you know, or if you've been to the premieres, you know I'm running around like a chicken with his head cut off. I'm hosting, I'm doing all this good stuff. So my mind really doesn't get to settle to see a lot. So tonight, being able to really sit back, because I missed the other interviews, missed the other showings and things of that sort, wasn't here. So to be able to sit back tonight in an intimate setting like this and actually look and see the screen, big span, listen, overjoyed, proud moment, almost like a proud parent, you know what I'm saying? To see people that you've taught, people that have come through the class and things of that sort, to see the growth in the actors and actresses. I love that, man. That's what I love about it, because it lets me know I had a hand in something. Not saying I take credit for what they are, but I had a hand in fine-tuning them skills that they didn't realize that were there.
So, and I'm pretty sure those people and those talents would give you your props, and they wouldn't shy away from it.
Oh yeah, man. Look, I've been in this and done this so many times, to the fact that those that truly understand the method behind Favor, eventually even if it ain't in public, they gonna come and say, "Bro, I appreciate you."
Facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I always talk about it, man. We talked plenty of times, and I've discussed this and I've asked this plenty of times. We're gonna still say it, man. What is it like working with El Rico?
Man, awesome. That's bruh. That's the closest thing I can say right now that I have to a brother, family member like that, because, man, day one, it just was take you in and teach, help you get up. And, man, working with him it's simple and easy for me, I guess, because I do see him as that brother like that. He's very precise with what he wants, man, and then at the same time, he gives you room for growth. He gives you room to, hey, what do you see? You know, he's not just trying to be the Mr. Take it over and it's all him, what he say. No, he gives you room to see what your creativity says as well. And you can't beat that. A real leader don't dictate and just say, do. A real leader is teaching you how to become them in a better version. Man, I just got that, y'all. So if you hear anybody say that, I said that just downloaded to me. They creating themselves in a better version.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
In reference to what was the question I've asked all night, and I'll say it may be cliche at this point, but I'm going to ask everyone. From your perspective, when it comes to the films, the events, like I said, the camaraderie, the family aspect, what role does God or faith play in all of this?
Oh, top notch. We can't do none of this if we don't have the faith and have God in it. For faith is a substance of things you cannot see. So in other words, when he hands a script to you, when the movie is talked about, when we're just now formulating what we're going to do in the movie, without faith, we couldn't move forward with making it happen and putting it on the screen. You have to first have that faith that you got to trust in and believe in God, one, and then you have to have that same trust and faith to believe in the man himself, Mr. Elrico Tonsil, two, to even carry his vision out like that. That's all faith. That's not something because he created it. We didn't write it, so we don't know really what he. Yeah, so man, faith in God is the biggest top thing that we need in what we do. I can't speak for everybody. In what we do, that's what it is.
Speaking foresight, let's foresee a couple things, man. What's the main thing that you are looking forward to when it comes to the Sacred Universe?
Main thing I'm looking forward to in the Sacred Universe, honestly, anything that I'm in. Because hey, I love this, bro. This is what I do. Like I said, I sit back, I enjoy watching the people that have come through the teachings, like I say, proud father moment. That's great. That's my number one thing I've always ran back to. Like, okay, nah, bro, I don't want to go on the road. Nah, bro, I don't want to do this. I want to teach. I want to teach. I want to teach because I love that, to see them on the screen, for them to feel that excitement. But after it's all said and done, Favor love to be on that screen.
Yes, sir.
Favor love that camera. Favor love speaking and acting and showing people how I can just and do the same thing that I'm teaching them, but show them like, hey, I ain't just teaching it to you. I live this too. So that's what I'm mainly looking for, especially them Brooks when them Brooks come back.
Facts. Now that's what I'm looking for too. That's when everything tied up.
Yes,
we'll say
that. We'll say that. Hey, hashtag Dante Brooks though. Yeah.
Answer this for me. So with a lot of this, with a lot of these films, a lot of the ways that you guys execute, someone on the outside looking in may see how effortless you guys make it, how easy you guys make it in some cases, and say, I can do that. I want to do that. It looks easy enough. What is some advice you would have to those people?
Study, show thyself approved. Don't think that it's just okay. Yeah, he do it because you think you see a person, you don't really know him. You just see him doing that, and you think, yeah, I can do that too. But you have no idea the struggles. You have no idea about the process. You have no idea about what it actually took in order to put this forward. And some do know. Like I said, there's always a blueprint. And some people just want to go off the blueprint. Some people want to make their own blueprint up. But the thing about it is you have to go back to the blueprint, either way it go, and give it its props. Okay? Give it its props. Don't talk about, don't be mad at. Give the blueprint the props. And hey, go from there. But it ain't as easy as everybody think it is, man. It's a lot that goes behind the scenes. It's a lot that goes on. You might lose some things.
Oh, yeah.
And if you ain't prepared to do that, lose. If you ain't prepared to be angry, if you ain't prepared to have some sleepless nights, if you ain't prepared to grind on a 24-hour base, man, just chill out. Just chill out. Just hit the people up that are doing it and get with them, because
I'm singing all them notes right now, man. I can attest and resonate to every word you just said. But no, man, tell the people where they can find you, dog.
Hey, man, y'all already know where y'all can find me, man. I'm either in church, I'm either doing something with my boy Rico, and we getting it in as how we do. But if you want to check them social media sites, y'all know what it is. Favor ain't foul. I'm on everything that you can think of. I'm there. Hit me up, holler at me. I'm always open, always transparent. Life is real, and I'm a real person living it.
All right. And we out.
I've been around the world.
Two dope boys in the Cadillac. We ain't never been on local jokers. Think we done been here, done been there. And you niggas never there.
Well, for real, I'm thinking Texas. I want to swing.
Soul Selection.
Two dope boys in the lab, moving expedition. Watching for the ball, this the Fed edition. Cannon kissing, throwing like Shador. We ain't even missing. Prime time, 21 flavor. Doors and elevators, levitating, moonwalking, baby. Ain't no hesitating. Neighbors helping neighbors. What my neighbors blue, still my favorite.